Good morning, everyone. Jeff McDaniel. Juice Day 11. Juice Day 11. Well, we finally come down to the end of the first 10 days. Thank goodness. It was a great ride. It was a little bumpy along the way, but made it through the first 10 days. Now we're heading through the second 10 days. So what all fun lies in store today? And the rest of this week, and then part of next week. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, today is, as I said, day 11. Getting ready to go in and make the juice here in just a few minutes. And I'm going to stick with the recipe that I've had for the last couple of days. If you haven't seen it, I will post it on with these videos, and that way you can use it yourself. Note that it only produces enough juice pretty much for one person. You might squeeze enough out for two, pardon the pun, but for the most part it's really just for one person. Let's see, things to report. Got a email from a lady yesterday, and I'm not going to mention any names on here. That way everybody can know that their stuff is private, but got a letter from a lady yesterday, or an email rather, from a lady yesterday that was telling me about that she was getting ready to start the juice fast, and that she was inspired to do so, and that she had seen my posts and several other posts, and that she really wanted to lose some weight, and that she was trying to lose some weight for her and for her husband. And let me just tell you guys that first of all, and if I haven't already said this, please consult your physician before you start this thing. I'm not saying that you have to, but what I am saying is that it's advisable to do it. I actually saw my physician less than a year ago and had a full checkup and got a really good score. Actually, my blood pressure was okay, my cholesterol was good, my heart was in good shape. Everything came out in the green, but, my doctor just told me flat out, look, you're too heavy, you're too fat, lose some weight. And so, I knew whenever I started this thing that I was in good enough health to do it. But now, if you're on medications, if you're on any kind of blood pressure medications, blood thinners, any kind of regular medication, doctor, physician prescribed medication, please, by all means, do the smart thing. Check with your physician before you start this and make sure that your body is able to handle a juice fast. If you can't do a juice fast, you can always juice like for breakfast and maybe lunch and then eat a sensible dinner. Or maybe juice for breakfast and eat a sensible lunch and do, or just juice for breakfast in the morning. I mean, either way, if you cut down the amount of calories that you're bringing in, if you cut down the amount of food that you're eating on a regular basis, your body is going to shed the weight. It doesn't have any choice. And to boot, juicing these vegetables and these fruits is going to make you a healthier, happier, more energetic person. I promise you it will. I'm telling you, I have not felt this good. I am 41 years old. I have not felt this good and this young since I was in my 20s. I mean, I feel great. I can run up flights of stairs now without getting winded. I can do things that I haven't done in a long time. I feel like doing things. I feel like going out and walking. I used to hate to get out and walk. I love to get out and walk now. I love it. I'm a professional videographer. I produce television commercials for a living, and it's actually easier. I have a bunch of equipment I have to carry around with me on these shoots, and it's much easier for me to get out now and do what I have to do. So, it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you healthier, and yes, you're going to lose the weight. Now, does that mean that you don't have to exercise? No. Does that mean that you can sit in your chair and live the same lifestyle that you've been living all along and lose? No, you can't. You've got to get more active. You've got to get out and do things. But folks, this is a complete lifestyle change. This is not a quick and easy diet, and I'm sorry if I've misled anyone to think that. This is not the kind of diet that you get on and you say, well, I can just keep living my regular lifestyle, and when I get off of it, I can go back to eating burgers and pizza and hot dogs and steak and whatever else, and I can just eat in mass quantity again. No, you can't, because if you do that, you're going to start putting the weight right back on, and probably, because I know how it is, the older you get, you're probably going to put the weight back on, not only 100% of the weight back on, but you're going to put it on in 50% of the time. So what this is, essentially, and I'm sorry, I'm probably sounding like I'm preaching. I don't mean to preach, but here's the thing. If you go on this, you're going on this for one of two reasons. Either you want to get healthier or you want to lose weight, or it may be both. But don't misunderstand. This is a lifestyle change. You're not ever going to go back to the burgers and the fries and all the stuff. Yes, you can still have them in moderation, every once in a while, occasionally, as a treat. The guy that I saw on the documentary on Fat, Sick, and Dead that inspired me to start this whole thing even said that he didn't treat himself more than once or twice a month after he finished the fast. And there's a reason for that. He even says that he goes back 4 times a year. He does a 10-day fast, juice fast, repeatedly 4 times a year. And he does that for a reason, because the foods that we are eating now, I don't know if you know this, I don't know, but if you research it, you will understand that what I'm telling you is the absolute truth. The foods that we are eating nowadays are loaded with gluten. They are loaded with sugars. They are loaded with preservatives. They are loaded with stuff that they should not be loaded with. The only things that we can eat anymore that are even remotely good for us are fruits and vegetables. And you even really have to watch out about that, because they're using so many pesticides and all the other things in them. Our foods are not the way they were 30 or 40 years ago. They're just not. We're living in a different America. We're living in a different world altogether. So, getting off my soapbox, having said all that, let me reiterate, this is a lifestyle change. Please do this only if you intend to make a lifestyle change, because I'm going to tell you, this is too much work and too much heartache to go through, especially in the first week, just to get off of it and be successful and lose 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds. And then when you get off of it, be like, oh, I'm going to get right back onto the regular stuff. I'm going to go back to McDonald's. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to go back to McDonald's, get the 20-piece chicken nuggets. First of all, when you try and eat the chicken nuggets, you're not going to be able to down 20 of them because your stomach's going to be smaller. And second, and probably most important, you're not doing yourself any good or your body. So, Preacher Jeff here, I'm done preaching, but I just want you to understand that I care about myself. That's why I'm doing this. If you care about yourself and you're doing this, then by all means, do it the right way. So, and furthermore, do it for you. Don't, the lady I talked to, or the lady I got the email from, indicated that she might be doing this partially for her husband. Let me explain something to you. Wives, your husbands more or less probably love you the way you are. I love my wife the way she is. It wouldn't matter if she gained any more weight or lost any more weight. Now, I want her to be healthy. It's not that I don't want her to be healthy, but I love my wife for who she is inside and outside, not just outside. And if your husband truly loves you for who you are, or your wife truly loves you for who you are inside and out, it's not going to matter to them about whether or not you lose the weight. They're going to be happy with you regardless. However, that's not to say they won't be happier with you if you lose the weight and get trimmed up. So, what am I saying? I'm saying do it for you. Don't do it for them. Do it for you. Because that's who you've got to do it for. It's the only way you're going to make it. So, having said that, I'm getting ready to go in here and juice. I'm getting ready to get my day started, and so I'm assuming that you're going to get your day started, or you're ending your day, or you're in the middle of it somewhere along the way. But in any case whatsoever, please be careful, folks, and let's do this thing right. And if you're using these videos that I'm doing for any kind of inspiration, I'm tickled pink that I can be some kind of inspiration for you. I thank you so much for any and all support that you've given me. And if you would like any support from me, or you would like to speak with me with any comments, questions, or anything else, you can email me at the address below, mrbcast@lsmstudios.com. Quick little plug here, if you want a really nice looking professional commercial done, you can also go to lsmstudios.com. Just a little plug there for my business. But anyway, until next time, I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful day. And as always, happy juicing and God bless.